Hello, today is my April update for Panna's Bingo. This was created by Caena. She is a fantastic lady and I will leave all the information you need in the description box below this video, so please do check that out before you leave. Now before I get started, you haven't seen a video from me for over a week because as you can probably hear from my voice, I'm not 100% well. My mental health has took an early nosedive than normal this year. If you've been with me for a while, you know that May is a difficult month for me, but this year it seems like my mental health has dropped a month early. I don't know why. Your guess is as good as mine. There's nothing particularly wrong with my life at the moment, but that's just the joys of living with mental health illness and having to deal with that. But I actually was always late putting my updates up for this Panna's Bingo because I was late putting up my intro back in January, but I thought back in March that I would leave doing my update for Panna's Bingo for as late as possible so I can try and get back into position of being able to do it round about the first week of the month. But as I say, my mental health took a bit of a nosedive, and which I wasn't expecting, and so it's still going up later than I wanted it to. We will be back on track eventually, guys, eventually. I was lucky, I guess, in a way, that I had no new numbers for April's update, but I am still currently working on 8 products, so let me go through those with you. I do have one rollout this month, so that's good. I have my first square filled in on my bingo board, but I will talk about that when I get to it on the list. So my first square was B1, and that is your hardest to pan. Of course, I put in a blush from my L'Oreal Infallible Blush Palette. I'm trying to pan the shade Peach Fling, which is this middle one here. So it's looking like that currently. As of last month or previous update, I'd used it 10 times. In the last month, I've used it another 13 times, which makes a total of 23 uses. And its current weight is 75.42 grams. Now, when I panned this shade, I believe I hit pan around about the 32, 35 mark uses. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that with this one because I know I was a little bit more heavy-handed with this blush than I have been with this one. But we've got a definite dip going, which I like. But yeah, the goal is to finish it because I'm determined to try and pan this palette over the next 2 years or so. So that is that product. The next square I'm working on is B8, your favourite beverage. That for me is tea, so I am working on e.l.f. Lipstick in Tea Rose. The goal is to finish this product as well. This is how much I currently have left. Previously I'd only used it 1 use, but in the last month I have used it 7 times, so that is 8 uses, and its current weight is 13.09. The next square is G51, and the prompt for that is Forgotten, and one of the Forgotten products in my collection is always these loose eyeshadows. So this is my Barry M Glitter Dust in the shade Mermaid. I want to use it 26 times, thinking that because I'm panning a green eyeshadow palette this year that I would get plenty of use out of this. That has not happened, so I've had no uses on this at all, and so it remains at 21.08 grams. The next square is the center square, and for that it's a mini or a deluxe. I put in this lipstick because although yes, this is technically a sample, It's one of those samples that is more than just a few uses. These take a long time to use up, so I class these as minis rather than samples. This is in the shade Blackmail. It's a very dark colour, so not exactly the greatest one to be panning. But I've only had one use of it. I probably could have worn it with this look today, but I didn't want to go so bold. So yeah, that is just one use out of that one. It'll probably take me about 20 uses to finish that up, to be honest. So like I say, it's not like a sample. The next square is B12, something with flowers in either the name, the scent, or the packaging. I put in my Ted Baker Violet and Bergamot body lotion. I really do like this. The goal is to finish it. I'd say we're still pretty full. We're up to there. I can sort of see through the packaging. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get through this. I'm trying to work on a couple of body lotions at the moment, so yeah, it doesn't get as much use as it should be getting, but it currently weighs 56.15 grams. The next product is the product that I have finished. This was for the square N38, a mini but not a sample again, and for that I brought in my Clinique Take the Day Off makeup remover. This was the liquid format with the two liquids that you shake to mix. I'm gonna say I do not like this format. I much prefer the balm. I have the balm tub here, and you can see how much I love this because I have major pan there. This isn't in a project pan, it's just general use. I did not like this. This left like a film of stuff left on my skin that I then had to go in and clean off afterwards, but the balm I find doesn't do that, so I will be sticking with the balm and not using or repurchasing the liquid format. If I get it in a kit like I got this one originally, then yeah, I'll use it up, but it's not my preferred format to use the Take the Day Off products. So that's finished. So that is that square N38 complete. The next square is G55, something you use for an alternate purpose, and for that I brought in my Avon eyeshadow palette in Au Naturel. I use this for the alternative of as a brow powder, so I use this shade and this shade as my brow powders. I haven't used it today, but that is what I generally have been using these shades for. It's in for 30 uses. I've used it 10 times and it currently weighs 52.10, so another 20 uses to go. So I'm guessing, probably because I'm not going to be wearing much makeup over the next 2 months, this will probably be in for those next 2 months, so yeah. The next product is in for 062. The prompt for that was Pretty Embossing, and for that I brought in my Aristocats highlighter from I Heart Revolution in the shade Beloved. This was the Pretty Embossing. You had the paw print. It's in for 15 uses, and I've used it 13, so I only need to use it 2 more times. And it currently weighs 58.82. Those 2 uses will definitely get used. So yeah, quite happy with that one. And the number that actually got called for me in March, but I didn't do an update for it, was G53, and that is something that is your least favourite colour. For me, that is red. I don't like red lipsticks, I don't like red nail polishes, I don't like red clothes. I don't own very many red clothes. I'll have something with red on it, but actually red as the main colour of the product, I don't really like. I bought a red shirt for Christmas and I still didn't wear it. I still haven't worn it. it's not my favourite colour. So I brought in this Berry Bonbon hand cream from the Body Shop. My goal is to finish it. I only have this much left, so not a lot. It's very nice. It shouldn't take me too long to finish that, probably by next update, because I really, oh, it's from North America. Okay, well, the cranberry seed oil is from North America, apparently. But yeah, so I'm going to try and finish that for the next update. So yeah, that is my update. So my current bingo board is looking like this. So the squares that have a red dash through them are ones that I'm working on, and the square that is coloured pink is the one that I've completed the prompt on. So yeah, that's how it's looking at the moment. So yeah, I am quite happy with my progress. But that is today's update for you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.